y'all, Elle here. Today I'm going to be installing some ditch lights on my 2014 Subaru Forester. I have the Baja Design Squadron Sport lights and ditch light brackets that I've already installed from Anderson Design and Fabrication. I'll link both of those below so you guys can check them out. And let's get started. So the ditch light bracket is pretty simple. It just slides into these two bolts here. I'm going to start off by mounting the lights into the brackets just kind of loosely. As you'll see on the diagram and the instructions with Baja, it's going to go bolt, bracket, and then this serrated washer. And I'm not tightening this down all the way because I still want to play with positioning a little bit and figuring out how to get it as close as possible without hitting the windshield or the windshield wipers. So I'm just going to leave it loose for now. So I have it tightened down all the way now. I think with how tight this is, I'm just gonna have to be mindful when I open the hood to get the windshield wipers up in a partially raised position before opening the hood, just so that it's not hitting that too hard. This windshield wiper's up. We are totally good back there. So we'll move on over to the driver's side. Now for the fun part. Alright, so I've got my wiring harness here. I'm going to take this piece and mount it underneath here. I'll try to show you a little bit closer. So there's just a pre-drilled hole here. There's a few of these around. I feel like this one's going to work the best. And then I can kind of tuck the wiring just following along here, and then I'm going to zip tie it along back there. And then to do this, I just have a little 11mm nylon locking nut. This is just kind of an extra precaution because there's going to be a lot of vibration. I drive on a lot of dirt roads. I want to make sure this isn't going to fall off. Well, that was the most annoying part of this so far, but got it on there. Alright, I'm going to start hooking everything up, starting with the driver's side over here. So this switch here is going to go through the firewall down there, but I'm going to do this side first, I think. these cable ties down all the way just yet, just in case I need to make any adjustments. I want to have a little bit of leeway. But I'm basically just following some of the wiring harnesses that are already in here. This is going to keep it nice and clean under the hood, and then also just as a precaution for any heat, since I already know that any of these lines are already out of the way, so it makes sense to just follow those. Alright, I think that's all about where I want it to be, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten these down and trim off the ends. Alright, I'm back from the job interview, got offered the job, so that's sweet, and I'm ready to get this done. The access to the firewall is right down here, so just pulling this little guy out, comes out pretty easy. So what I'm going to try first is seeing if I can just kind of get this rubber cap back on there without having to cut a hole into it. So I was able to just fit the cover back over the wires coming out of the bottom there, and hopefully that works just fine. Okay, so I'm going to try to remove this panel so that we can get in here and get that switch up. Alright, I'm going to try and do this with just this much pulled off. Let's try to pull this back up through there, pop out one of these guys. Oh no, it's not gonna fit. Damn it. switch looks a little bit janky. I might order one of those custom-made ones at some point, but for now, gets the job done. I'm pretty happy with how they look. I can't wait to test it out tonight and see how bright these things actually are. And I'll probably do a little bit of minor adjusting too with the screws tonight, just to make sure they're positioned the way that I want them to be. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.